Caleb, we talked about the end of the last home game, the last regular season game. Now we're really at the last game of the season, the bowl game. What's it like this week getting ready for this game for you?
It's exciting. A little high expectations, for the team and everything like that. To try to get this bowl win. Um, it's a good thing that we have a bowl game like this year, and everybody's excited. The boys is pumped up for it, and yeah, it's a it's a pleasure. And it's like we're blessed to be able to have an extra week. Not a lot of teams have a opportunity to play another week of football. So this is a great time for film, and just love it up.
Along the same lines, there's been a lot of changes. With the defensive staff, players deciding, particularly defensive guys, a bunch of them deciding to go different directions at this point. You've been through the process. How do you handle it as a player? As you're going through these things.
You talking about as a transfer?
Yeah,
Uh,
just guys choosing to transfer, and then also the coaching staff changes, defensive coaching staff changes. You've got a lot going between the end of the regular season and the bowl game.
yeah. I have been personally I've been through this at Oregon State. Different coaching changes. Like Coach G is my fourth DB coach. So throughout my college career, so it's a already know how some boys feel about certain things and a lot of change. And it's something that is kind of distracting, but however you just got to just remember why you're here, who you're playing for, and this is still our team throughout this time. So for the dudes that's leaving and everything like that, I'm of course I'm gonna support. We all support them. Better opportunity if they feel, and that's what it is. But things, hey, football is always a game of change, man. It's always changes, every year. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know when things gonna happen. You feel me? It just happens. So as far as we understand that, it's just expectations. It is what it is. You just gotta just be within the moment, you know. But and it's exciting, like we have a new defensive schemes and everything like that. It's they bring in Coach Kalani bringing in dudes that is going to change this program for these upcoming BYU players. So it's gonna be exciting, man. And I expect a lot from this program and a lot of change and a lot of great things happening.
Mitch and then Jay.
Caleb, what are your impressions of this SMU passing attack? And I know they're down their top receiver, but still put up a lot of numbers this year. How do they maybe stack up among some of the other passing attacks you faced?
A lot of explosive plays and a lot of athletes, which is great. Great competition. I love it. Uh, and we all, like I said, it's this is a bowl game that we're really excited for. A great opportunity and a great opponent to play on Saturday. Um, yeah, man. We expect a lot. We know about the quarterback and everything like that. Certain wide receivers. I'm sad that number 11 isn't. I think he's not playing. You said, but nah. But they do got some dudes out there, regardless of the fact. So they say they're a very explosive offense that's capable of scoring. So it is what it is at that point.
Caleb, a lot of the defensive coaches have been let go, but Gennaro is still in the program. What is it about him you think that caused BYU to basically keep him, the new DC, to come on and say he wanted Gennaro to stay on staff?
Um, well, personally, I would say, he's real, man. Like, real dude. Keep it a buck with you. He's gonna bring out the potential within these dudes, and everybody trusts Coach G within this process. A lot of these dudes that come here, like myself, is I came here for G. It's kind of it's he kind of want to play for a coach that cares about you as much as we care about him. So, you know like and he's been familiar with the program. He played here. He's comfortable with what's around this environment. But yeah, it's. I already had a feeling he's gonna stay. He's a great asset and an important piece at this BYU coaching staff and what they're gonna do in the next upcoming years.
Kevin, go ahead.
Kalani kind of mentioned that with the coaching staff changes, a lot of the GAs are helping out this week in terms of game planning and game preparation. From your perspective, who's kind of stood out to you and who's helped you guys the most on the defensive side, the GAs, in preparing for SMU?
For GAs, I would say Gavin. Oh, well, Gavin's not even a GA anymore. Dang. Man. Say again?
He's an analyst.
Well,
yeah,
it's
Gavin's an analyst.
yeah, but he's not like a GA. Yeah, so but I'm a. But besides the fact, no, I'm gonna just bring it back to my corners GA, DJ. He's he's been very helpful throughout this whole process, regardless of the fact he believed in us, and he gave us insights and perspectives that we haven't even seen, from playing and everything like that. And even though he's going off to northern Colorado or whatever, it's he still helps us in order to become great and be able to produce on that field. So I would say, for the most part, I would say DJ, but for the GAs, but hey, all the coaches right now is helping us. Even the new coach, Jay Hill, and everything like that. He's putting. You can already feel the energy that he's bringing to this defense, and it's exciting, And I just wish I had another year to play with him, but hey, man.
We'll take last question from Sean.
Let me pivot a little bit there and kind of wrap this all up for you, Kaleb, because it's a little weird for me, I'll be totally honest, and I'm sure it's triply weird for you that you're looking at your final game in college football. Just what's kind of some of your gut reactions as you think this is it, time to empty the tank, go all out, one more game left, and then move on to the future?
Yeah, man. It is like you said. It is weird, thinking about my timeline, just in college and everything like that. It's sad, Just I would say, just looking at all my teammates, all my friends that I made here at BYU, just seeing them every day, and man, someday I have to move on and everything like that. It gets me some tears in my eyes, but nah, man, like I said, this last game is going to mean a lot, It's going to mean a lot to me. It's going to mean a lot to, this program. I just want to win. Ever since I stepped on this campus and everything, I just want to win. I just want to compete. And I can't. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But just know I love this program. I love this team. I love my guys, man. I do, and I'm just excited for this upcoming game, this final one. But and then after that, I'm still gonna be off to become great. So, yeah.
Thanks so much, Kaleb.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.